Hello everyone, welcome back to Math 1314, more on math. Today we're going to talk about Chapter 5, Section 5, homework problems. This one's deal with solving exponential and logarithmic equations. Solve for x. Now, since x is an exponent, the way we get that down is we have to use logarithms, because that's an exponential equation, and the inverse of it is a logarithm. So if the base is 6, so it's going to be log base 6. Now whatever the answer is goes inside there, so it's log base 6 of 36 equals x. Okay, that's one way of doing it. But remember we said that what power does 6 get 36? So we know that x equals 2. That's one way of doing it. But another way is, can we get these numbers to have the same base? So, well, yeah, 36 is 6 times 6, which is 6 squared. If the bases are the same, then the exponent have to be equal. So the answer is 2. Let's try it the same way. Can we get 4 to the power 4x equals 64? 64 is 16, well, let's see, is 2 times 32, 2 times 16, 2 times 8, 2 times 4, 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 2 to the 6th. Well, what's 4? 4 is 2 squared. And it's to the power of 4x. Power to a power you multiply. So it gives us 2 to the power, 2 times 4 is 8x equals 2 to the power 6. Since we have the same bases, then 8x has to equal 6. Divide both sides by 8. X equals 6 divided by 8. They both have a 2 in common. So the answer is 3/4. The following equation involves more than one exponential expression. Solve the equation. Alright, 21 is made of 3 times 7, so we can't get the same base. So we have to get rid of those. Since the only operations we have on our calculators are ln or log, I want to keep from writing a whole bunch. So I'm going to take the ln of both sides. Use scratch paper on this one. This is going to take us some writing. This is 5.5, number 3. We have 21x, 7x plus 2. Since we can't get the common base, we have to get rid of it. So we take the ln of both sides. So we can't have exponents, so the exponents come out in front. So we have x ln 21, x plus 2. Keep that in parentheses because it's one number. Ln 7. get rid of the parentheses. So we have x ln 21. So we take this and distribute. We have x ln 7 plus 2 ln 7. We have to get the x's on one side. So I subtract x ln 7 from both sides. You can't subtract these the way we were thinking. You can't subtract the x's because they're not the same equations. So we have x ln 21 minus x ln 7 equals 2 ln 7. Now, they both have an x in common. We're solving for x, so we can factor it out. ln 21 ln 7 get the x by itself. I divide both sides by ln 21 minus ln 7. So these cancel. But remember, we have ln 21 minus ln 7. That is the same thing since they're subtracted. 21 over 7, which is the same thing as ln 3. You can use all the properties you want. All right, so let's see. 2 times ln 7 equals 3.8918 divided by ln 3, which gives us 3.542487. How many places does it want? 3 decimal places. Since that's the fourth decimal place's a 4, it's between 0 and 4, just drop it. So there's your answer. So your answer is 3.542. Let's solve the equation. We have 2 to the power 3x minus 2 equals 4x. Yeah, we know 4 is made up of 2 squared to the power x. So power to a power you multiply, so it's 2x. Since the bases are the same, all we need to do is take the exponents and set them equal to each other. Get all the x's to one side, smaller to the larger, so subtract 2x from both sides. 3x minus 2x is 1x, minus 2 equals 0. Add 2 to both sides, so x equals 2. In 3 decimal places, so it's 2.000. Solve for x. There's x. It's log base 10. So this is, convert that. So it's 10 to the power negative 6 equals x. 10 to the power 6 is a 1 with move decimal 6 to the left. So it's x is equal to 0.000001. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that means there's 5 zeros in front of it. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Solve for x. ln is log base e of x equals 6. So e to the power 6 is equal to x. So what we do here, we have to go back to our calculator. We have e to the power 6. So there's an e button, and press 6. 403.4287. So is equal to 403.4287. 428793. And I want I just want to see it. So the exact solution is x to the 6th. Doesn't want decimal places, it just wants the answer. Alright, let's look at this one. So 49 comes up. So we have 49 to the power x is equal to 1 over 7. 49 is 7 squared to the power x. 1 over 7 is 7 to the power negative 1. So what do I have now? Power to a power. I have 7 to the power 2x is equal to 7 to the power negative 1. Because this is what that equals. Since I have a common base, solve for x. So x is equal to negative 1/2. Number 8. Solve for x. Log base 2. So I have 2 to the power 1 equals 4x minus 7. 2 to the power 1 is 2. Solve for x. So add 7. So I have 4x equals 9 over 4. So x is equal to 9 over 4. Let me see. Type an act at the exact time. Use a comma separating it. So 9 over 4. Or 4 goes into 9 twice with 1. Or I don't know how it went. One of those answers have to work. Solve for x. Okay, first off we have 2 of them, but they're added, so that means log x plus log x minus 15 equals 2. So I have log x times x minus 15 equals 2. This is, since it's log base 10. So what I have is x times x minus 15 equals 10 squared. So we have x squared minus 15x equals 100 quadratic. So the we have x squared minus 15x minus 100 equals 0. Let's see if we can factor it. So it's x and x, opposite signs. What times what is 100? When you subtract them, you get 15. Now, we have 20 times 5 is 100. 20 minus 5, since it's minus, equals 15. Since that's negative, 20 goes there, 5 goes there. So we solve these for our solutions. X equals negative 5, x equals 20. We can't use this one, because if we use this one on this first equation, you can't take the log of negative 5, so that one's not good. So our answer is 20. Now you're going to say, okay, but earlier we had a negative answer. But no, the log 49, this is all legitimate. It equals negative 1/2. So, good thought, but we have to use the properties. Solve the following logarithmic equation. Okay, there's a minus. So that means they're a division. So I have log base 3, this divided by this. So we have s plus 36 divided by s plus 6 equals log base 3 of s. Since the logs are the same, all I need is what's inside there. So we have s plus 36 over s plus 6 equals s. I wish they wouldn't use s. Mine looks like 5s. So we have a fraction, multiply both sides by the LCD. Those cancel. So we have s plus 36 equals s plus 6. Get rid of the parentheses. S plus 36 equals s squared plus 6s. Make it equal 0, so subtract s and subtract 36. So we have 0 equals s squared. 6 minus 1 is positive 5s minus 36. Now, so we have x and s and s. Second sign's a minus, so they're opposite signs. What times what is 36? When you subtract them, you get 5. 9 times 4. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 minus 4 is 5. The bigger number gets the 9. Set them equal to 0. We got s equals negative 9 and s equals 4. Okay, remember, if we use negative 9 in the original equation, negative 9 plus 6 is negative 3. You can't do it. Likewise, you can't do it over here. So the only answer we have is 4. Always have to check your answers. Make sure they work in the question. Okay, solve this equation. So we have logs on both sides. So we have to get logs all on both sides. So we have log base 7 of x equals 1 minus log base 7 of x minus 6. Let's add log base 7 of x minus 6 to both sides. Let's add those. Those cancel. On the left hand side we have log base 7 of x plus log base 7 of x minus 6 equals 1. Since they're added, that means they're multiplied together, and because they're the same bases also, so we have x minus 6 equals 1. Get rid of the log, the 7, so we have x minus 6 equals 7 to the first. Get rid of the parentheses. X squared minus 6x equals 7. It's quadratic, so it has to equal 0. X squared minus 6x minus 7 equals 0. Let's factor. The second sign's a minus, so they're opposite signs. What times what is 7? When you subtract them, you get 6. 7 times 1. And 7 gets the negative. Set them both equal to 0. Solve them. So x equals negative 1 and x equals 7. Remember, looking back at our original equation, we had log base 7 of x equals 1 minus log base 7 of x minus 6. If we put in negative 1 in that one, it doesn't work. So the answer is just 7. Alright, good luck everybody. That's the last one of chapter 5.